Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the K-5 assembly. Please take a moment to look to the person at your right and say hello.
We have a lot of great things happening here at school.
The kids are excited to share these with you, so without further ado, we invite kindergarten up to the stage to perform the
Jack Harmon workout to letter sounds.
Y'all work out, stretch up high to the sky. Work out, tap your knees to the beat. Work out, twist your hips just like this. Work out, everybody work out to the letter sounds. Let's go, stretch to the left for the letter, stretch in the middle for the sound. Stretch to the right for a word. Everyone work out. Everyone work out. Alligator. B, baby. C, caterpillar. D, dinosaur. Stretch it. E, egg. F, family. G, gorilla. H, hippopotamus. Stretch up high to the sky. Work out, tap your knees to the beat. Work out, twist your hips just like this. Work out, everybody work out to the letter sounds. Hands on your shoulders for the letter, hands on your waist for the sound, hands on your knees for a word. Everyone work out. Insect. J, jet. K, kite. L, lion. Keep moving. M, monkey. N, nickel. O, octopus. P, pumpkin. Let's go. Pump up both arms for the letter. Pump both arms down for the sound. Pump one arm strong for a word. Everyone work out. Everyone work out. Q, quarter. R, rainbow. S, snake. T, turtle. Pump it. U, umbrella. V, violin. W, woodpecker. X, like in fox. Keep it up. Y, yo-yo. Z, zebra. Stretch up high to the sky. Work out, tap your knees to the beat. Work out, twist your hips just like this. Work out, everybody work out to
Thank you, kindergarten. Next up, we invite first grade with a gratitude share.
Gratitude is something that brings you joy. We have lots to be thankful. Some items are fun, like whoopee cushions, video games, and Legos. Some items are small, like ants or toothpaste. Some items are big, like the ocean or Disney World. Showing gratitude makes people happy. Without gratitude, we would all be sad and bored. I'm thankful for when my parents take me to Disney World and my mommy and daddy. I'm thankful for when my parents take me to Disney World and my mommy and daddy. I'm thankful for my grandpa. I'm thankful for Mama. I'm thankful for video games like Lego, Rhyme Roblox, Minecraft, and Sprunky. I'm thankful for Mama giving me hugs. I'm thankful for people giving me hugs. I'm thankful for the wooden planet. And we're all thankful for leaving the stage.
Thank you, first graders. Please welcome the second graders on stage. They will be telling spooky stories.
The week leading up to Halloween, we did a project connecting writing and art. We started our projects by planning a spooky story. Mrs. Andrews gave us a story plan to fill out. We wrote the settings, characters, and plot, main events, and ending. Next, we use the plan to write of our story. Then Mrs. Andrews helped us then the edit. Then after that, we rewrote our stories on Halloween paper and traced it over with black marker. In the art room, we made collagraphs, pasted to match our settings. First we cut and glued paper. This was the plate we used for the collagraph. Then we took a white piece of paper and laid it over the plate. We laid an unwrapped crayon on its side, on the paper, and rubbed back and forth. We used more than one color. The settings showed on the white paper as we rubbed back and forth.
After that, we painted the sky around objects on the collagraph, print with black watercolor paint. When it was dry, we glued a black and white picture of ourselves on the collagraph. Our stories and collagraphs were done.
Then it was time for one more fun activity. Mrs. Andrews planned a field trip to Valbert Cemetery on Halloween. Our parents were invited too. We all went to the cemetery. We used large paper and crayons to make collagraphs of some of the gravestones. We held the paper with one hand and rubbed back and forth with a crayon. With the other hand, the words and numbers showed up on the paper.
Some second graders even found gravestones of their family members. After that, we sat in a circle and read our spooky stories to each other. We got to use a headset and speaker. That was fun.
We even had a special guest join us, Firecracker. Mrs. Andrews' duck heard us in the cemetery, so he came and joined the fun. Last, we had a snack of cookies and juice before we went back to school.
It was fun! Now we have 3 kids that are going to share their stories. And we have Matthew first. Go ahead, Matthew. And that's Matthew's collagraph.
Wait, what?
The grave site. It was a dark and stormy night. Me, Stanley, and Ryan were at a graveyard, and
something just didn't feel right. First, we went to a grave. It was next to a old grumpy man's house. We heard rumors that he died but haunts the house on dark stormy nights. Suddenly, we saw a black shadow come out of the spooky house, but we knew it wasn't the man. It booked it across the field. When I looked behind me, Ryan was gone. Then me and Stanley saw two shadows running across the graveyard. Then I looked behind me again and Stanley was gone. I was freaked out. ... Then I saw three shadows running across the graveyard. Suddenly something grabbed me and dragged me off. They dragged me to my old grandfather's grave. Then they all three said, "Hello, Matt." Then my heart jumped. They took off their masks and I realized it was just my dad, Ryan, and Stanley. Then we walked back home all laughing.
The ghost. One night, me and Shelby went to a graveyard. We didn't know what was going to happen. We were scared, but we said we can't leave. So we went in. We saw a house, so we wanted to investigate it. So we went inside. The lights were flickering. Shelby was scared and opening the door the wrong way. I told Shelby to try the other way, but she was too scared. I heard a noise from upstairs. We went upstairs. We found out it was just a clock on the ground. We heard another sound. It was a ghost. We heard that someone had died in the house. Shelby hid behind my back. She screamed, "Ah!" I screamed, "Ah!" It was a other ghost. We were out of there. The end.
The shadow. Tonight I had friends over at my house. We thought we were going to have a good time, but ... We went to my room and then we saw a shadow. Then we saw it again, then we saw it again. We got scared, so we went under the bed. Then we saw the shadow again for the last time. Finally, we saw a friend come out of the shadow. I guess it was my friend all along.
Thank you, second grade. Now third grade with the estimation jar.
And a reader's theater connected to science.
The estimation jar was filled with candy. The estimation jar was filled with candy corn this month in honor of Halloween.
No class guessed the amount within 100.
In third place is first grade. They guessed 303.
In second place is fifth grade. They guessed 762.
The winner guessed 344, and the amount of candy corns was 539. Congratulations to third grade on winning the October estimation jar.
In science this quarter, third grade learned how and why flowers are pollinated.
We learned how important bees are for our vegetables, fruits, and humans.
We also made bee pillows with Mrs. White in our art connections. We have a short readers theaters to perform that explains the importance of bees.
Someone got the microphone.
Incoming!
Look out!
Has somebody been using bug spray?
It was just a couple squirts.
Good thing I only caught a whiff of it. It sent me into a loop-de-doo.
That little bit of spray did that?
It sure did. It doesn't take much when you're a super sniffer.
Super sniffer.
Honeybees have over 100 odorly repellent receptors. It's how they find all those flowers.
That's right, Sugar, but being a super sniffer isn't always so great.
For one thing, it makes bug spray super dangerous for honeybees.
Plus, it meant I could smell you kid like half a mile ago.
Hey, you better watch it. Now, put the spray away.
That's right, we need all our honeybees.
I suppose you're going to tell me they're beneficial insects.
Well, it's true. We need bees maybe more than any other. Without bees, humans wouldn't have enough food to eat.
That's okay. I can probably do it without honey. I'll only use it for waffles.
Honeybees do more than just make honey. Us honeybees are super important pollinators.
Pollinators? Oh, do please explain.
That means they pollinate plants. Without bees, we wouldn't have fruit or vegetables.
Okay, but what if they sting you? Shouldn't you be able to squash them after they sting you?
There's no reason to. Once a honeybee loses her stinger, she's doomed. That's why she only stings to protect her hive or her work.
In other words, you stay away from us girls and we'll stay away from you.
Girls? Honeybees are girls?
All us worker bees are.
They are, then what do the boys bees do all day? Sit around and watching YouTube? Nah, they're probably the warriors. They protect the hive.
Huh, that's a funny one, kid. No, but us girls do that too. The fellas just take care of the queen. They're kind of like, well, butlers.
Almost all the bees you ever see are ladies. They're the one who collect, pollinate, and feed off intruders.
That's right. Now, before you go squirt bug spray, remember that humans are counting on us worker bees to pollinate.
And the next time you put a teaspoon of honey on your waffle, remember that it took 12 honey bees their entire lives to make it.
Well, I need to jet. It takes about 2 million flowers to make a pound of honey, so I've got a lot of work to do.
So what? What's the moral of this episode? I know. Don't just eat your food. Think about what went into making it.
Thanks so much, third grade. Our final presentation will be fourth grade.
With a Thanksgiving gratitude share.
Notice that we have two H's here at the beginning and no A. These guys are super creative. We decided that we didn't like the way to spell Thanksgiving, so these guys came up with a new way. So we have two H's and no A. This is a great way to cover a mistake. You just come up with some excuse. So we have two H's here. These guys have worked really hard. They're not going to use microphones today because over in the corner, where you can't see her because she's so far away, is great Grandma Gertrude. She's come all the way from Toledo, and she wants to be at the top. So they're going to project their voices and be nice and super loud.
Thank you, fourth grade.
Thank you all for attending the November Elementary Assembly.
We hope you enjoyed the show.